Hi. Yeah, it's Anthem. And, well, truly isn't that music quite anthemic? Makes you think, doesn't it? So this game has a lot of problems, but honestly, I remember liking it a fair amount. A lot of the issues are fun to experience, I guess. I've not played this since it released. Back in... one sec. Sorry, it's been... because it's been 2 years, there was dust on the microphone, and that made me sneeze. So yeah, I played this to completion back in 2019 when it came out, which is before the pandemic, and feels like a lifetime ago. The second-to-second gameplay is really, really good. The story, not so much. It's like popcorn filler, is I guess what I would say. Very, very sci-fi channel. Sci-fi original kind of thing. But I mean, I've delayed this stream several days, and I should probably just get on with it. So let's experience Anthem afresh together.
We live in a dangerous world. The gods who built it vanished, leaving behind their instruments that aimlessly reshape the land. These ancient relics harness an unknowable force we call the Anthem of creation. But the Anthem refuses to be controlled. To survive, our ancestors invented the javelins and built cities with great walls. Today, it falls to a dedicated group of heroes to face the chaos, protect our homes, and fight for our very survival. We are freelancers. We leap head-on into danger, rescuing the lost, keeping the monsters at bay, and silencing the Anthem's terrible cataclysms. But not all cataclysms are created equal. And even freelancers are wary of the untamed power of the Anthem.
This is it. Closest we get with the Striders.
Agreed. Looks like we fly from here. Alec, you hear that?
Yep. All teams, get ciphers to their amplifiers. Let's go!
Freelancer! We're a long way from the cenotaph, and the storm is worse than we thought.
Okay, this is as close as we're gonna get to the center without the Strider getting ripped to shreds. Let's go, freelancers. Suit up!
How crazy will this get?
No idea. Never tried to shut down a cataclysm this big.
Oh, steady, Faye. None of us come out of this alive without our cipher.
Stay safe out there. Remember, we're a team. I'm right there with you.
Okay, freelancer. You might be new, but you won't be here if you didn't show promise.
Hey, Helen, what's up? Waiting for it to die down out there? Let's go!
Thought you could use a head start.
See you at the cenotaph. We're heading out.
Okay, everyone. Let's stop this cataclysm from growing. From killing everything.
I don't know, Halleck. Haven't seen anything like this before.
Look, everyone. I won't be here if I thought this storm could beat me, right? Heart of Rage is no different than the hundreds of other Shaper ruins we've dealt with. It's just bigger. This is what we do. So we're gonna go in there and we're gonna take on whatever unholy beast it spits at us, and we're going to tame that thing. Together.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Ready, Javelin 1?
Ooh, ready. Strong along, stronger together.
Storm gets worse ahead. Trying to find a calm pocket for you. Steady, Miller. Your heart rate is too high. Halleck, check in, please.
Little busy, okay? No worries on me. Got one.
Team, our rookies handle with a wyvern. Freelancer, thank goodness you survived, but your Javelin needs a restart. I'll bring systems back one at a time. Starting voice recognition.
Faye? Faye, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. That was a bad fall. How's your head? You remember the mission?
I think so. Where am I?
You're in a cataclysm, terrible storm, called the Heart of Rage. You need to get to the center and shut it down by silencing the cenotaph.
Got it.
Your suit is still critical. Grab a repair pack when you can. You've got a bit of a climb to catch up. Halleck?
Yep.
She's up and heading your way.
How's it going back there? What's your ETA?
Dunno. Faye?
Not too far, just... Oh, no, sorry. Can't talk. Be right back.
What's going on?
Good. Now you have partial boosters at least. Your flight systems aren't working yet. Team, the Cypher from Strider 2 is down. Comatose.
His Lancers are flying blind. Never mind that, Halleck. We've got a Titan. Holy crap. Miller, get your head in the game. Hurry up, Brady. We can use that.
On my way. Hang tough, everyone.
Team, update. This is not going well. Many casualties. Freelancers down. Cyphers in comas.
Comas?
From hearing the anthem.
How are you doing, Faye? Are you okay?
So far, but I can hear it too. No flight boosters yet.
Yeah, we don't get the flight boosters until after the prologue. But
I found your Titan.
that's generally the thing that makes the game
You still
most
there?
enjoyable.
You've got
And like
down
mixing the
freelancers
things
ahead,
together.
Sending distress signals. They're the ones from Strider 2. Their javelins need repair. Get them moving.
Hey, I'm down. Can you see me?
The ultimate is like a lock-on of multiple targets at once, so I want to wait until I get a few of them in my sights before I use it. From what I remember, it's different for each specific... Ah, here we go.
Damn. Heading back to the Strider.
Oh, that wasn't... I was hoping I could get all three in my sights at once, but no. Anyway, yeah, that opening cutscene that's in first person, I think generally the actors they've got
We are gonna make it to the cenotaph.
Gonna try.
are doing their best with the material they've got.
I took care of all 3 freelancers.
I see there, that would have been a good opportunity to use the ultimate.
How long? Which way? Got a Titan on the bridge above.
Leave it. We've got one up here too.
They're all over the place. I'll need to go around. Which way, Faye?
Hey,
Never mind. Titan here just blasted the wall out. Give me a shortcut.
we really need your help.
Gotcha. On my way.
Yeah, I think ultimately where I settled with this is
How
that
close am I, Faye?
Faye, Adair, get on out to his left.
The Anthem.
let
It
them
wants to
cutscene for a bit.
consume me, to show me.
Faye, snap out of it. What do you got for us?
Oh, sorry. The whole team from Strider 3 is gone.
Miller, pull back. See if we can flank it.
Strider 14 is in retreat. If they make it, mission seems doomed.
How far back? Damn, I'm freaking out. Then get out of the way. I'll do it.
Hurry up. Where are you? Trying. I swear.
It's all wrong. It's all done. Come back. Retreat.
Alright, I'll talk more after after the prologue.
Faye.
There's too much dialogue going on.
We're fine. We push on. Right, team?
I'm in.
But yeah, the ultimate point where I think I rested, where I ended up on this, when I finished it first time, was that I ended up liking it more than Mass Effect, or at least where Mass Effect ended up turning up. But yeah.
Rookie, there you are. Get in here.
Faye's calling a retreat.
We got this.
Almost there.
Team, you need to retreat.
Not good.
He's gone. I'm sorry.
Oh no, Ensign Miller.
This thing is going down. Come on. Adair.
No! Get back to the Strider. This mission is over.
I can do it. Look at this, Faye. We have to silence the cenotaph.
Please, I'm barely holding it together.
Retreat isn't an option. Not now. We got this bastard.
We have to get out of here.
No. We push on.
We're the only ones left.
Think about Miller and Adair. All the others. You being a coward.
I'm no coward.
No?
You want to push forward until I get killed? Until we both get killed?
Where'd that come from?
Let's go. Faye, we're coming back.
No.
It beat us, Alec. We need to regroup.
It can't beat us. Rookie, don't you dare pull me out of here.
During the failed attempt to silence the Heart of Rage, we lost more than freelancers, more than friends and comrades. We lost the faith of the people we protect. So the freelancers scattered, searching for ways to redeem themselves. The few who remained carried on, finding new allies where they could, doing their best to help a people who no longer called the freelancers heroes.
I'm at the coordinates on.
Impressive entrance as usual.
Nice to be appreciated.
Ah, don't sell yourself short, mate. A cipher couldn't ask for a better partner.
You could ask, but not many of us left.
The relay's a short flight away.
Easy contract so far.
Easy keeps you alive.
Wouldn't call this living, inspecting sensors every month.
Yeah, pays the bills.
And now we can fly.
Yeah, so the freelancers are back on their feet.
Nope.
We can enjoy all the gorgeous scenery Bastion has to offer.
Flying around it is even better.
Now, Jealous. Sitting here in the fort. This Koroks look feisty today.
As long as they stick to eating plants.
There's the relay. Just needs a hard reset.
Gotta get some
This
crafting
should get the early warning
materials.
network back up. Good, that did it. You'll need to manually check the sensors now. First one's nearby. Oh, maybe grab some supplies before you go.
See, you can see at the bottom of the screen that little bow-shaped thing. That is... Oh, let's get some crafting materials. That is your heat. So your javelin can overheat. And it will tutorialize it again in a bit. But if you go through water, either like a body of water or a
I need
waterfall,
you to access it.
you will you'll cool down. You'll cool your jets, as it were.
Stick close so I can get a reading on the shaper energy. Hang on. I'm detecting movement. Looks like scorpions.
Scorpions are riled up.
When aren't they? Probably haven't tasted fresh freelancer in a while.
Won't be today.
Haha! Convinced them. Hang in there. I'm still waiting for a reading.
Owen?
Almost got it. All right, readings are coming through.
What?
It's mostly normal.
Mostly. This is the early warning system. If it's detecting something.
Yeah, no sign of shaper energy. Head to the next sensor. Oh, waterfall ahead if you want to cool your suit.
See there, you can see it drop. I
You're
think
coming up on
the
next sensor.
vapor might
Zoom out
also help a
quickly.
little bit. So if you can get it a little bit like that. Also, when you're flying, if you do the iron sight aim, then you'll float.
You do know you probably just orphaned some baby rabbits there.
And then retract.
Wait there while I get a reading.
No sign of scorpions, at least. They're aggressive today. Owen, what's going on? Why are all the birds leaving?
I'm working on it. Got a reading. Not good. Possible shaper energy detected.
I don't
Get
know
to
why
the
they
next
put that
sensor with
tooltip
narrow
there.
Birds might have had the right idea. Owen, how bad could this get?
You were in the heart of rage, weren't you?
Don't even think it.
See these ruins? There's a theory a shaper relic flipped gravity for a day.
Uh-huh. Well, not on my watch.
Right, I'm gonna have to stop and then dodge and then wait a bit.
Last sensors nearby.
With wyverns circling.
I see them. Fire breathers. Still need to get a reading. Give me a second for a reading. Heads up, more wyvern are on you.
Everything's in a bad mood today.
This could be their nesting area. Shouldn't be a problem for the mighty Grabbit killer.
Hot, hot, hot!
Hang in there, your javelin can take some heat. Mostly.
And when it can't?
You'll know it.
How is it fair that these things fly and breathe fire?
Sworn sorts of tricks up their sleeves, but you do too. Use your whole arsenal.
They're persistent, I'll give them that.
Poke a wyvern and one of you will end up dead. Or barbecued. Oh crap!
What?
Shaper energy off the charts. An unstable relic in the area. The bad one. I've got a probable location.
On it.
Watertight seals are holding. Shall I call in more freelancers?
No time. We can't risk this getting worse. Here we go.
Shaper ruins. We're on the right trail.
Looks like an echo lock we need to open.
I've dealt with these. Look around at the floating lights. They're the echoes. Grab them and bring them to the door. Your javelin can hold 3 at a time. That's it. A fragment of Anthem energy gone astray. You're getting the hang of it? You see, you can only hold 3 at a time. It's working, but you'd have to ask an archivist why. You'll need more echoes. That should be enough. Let's see if the door opens. Aha! That did it. Great. Impressive. Even for a Shaper ruin.
What's it for?
Raise a mountain, carve out an ocean, spawn some new monstrosity.
There has to be some reason for it all.
It's the riddle of our world. And this one's waking up. I detect intense energy deeper in.
Someone else made it down here. Though it doesn't look like they made it back out. What's all this?
Got me. Painful looking? This room's never been mapped.
I lost flight control.
I'm trying to reset, hang on. Oh, good. It's just water.
Owen?
Controls restored, you're back. That's the relic up there. Big one too. You'll need to silence it.
Where do I start?
Some echoes have shaken loose. Find them and get them back in place.
Got one.
You know the drill, you'll need more.
Yeah, this was also part of the thing, which was like,
What's
if you,
the relic doing?
I can't tell, but
they're always
energy
interrupting me
pockets
whenever
in
I'm
the
trying to do the
something's
same thing.
forming in there.
What is it?
I mean, anything is possible. Look at the waterfalls. They're going backwards.
The idea that the Shaper relics and the fact that, well, basically what I'm saying is that they don't really go much further than playing a waterfall animation backwards.
It's working. Keep the
This is
echoes
like the
coming,
peak
it'll
of it,
collapse the
and they
energy
started
pockets.
off with it. They didn't really go anywhere after that. It's
Just
a little
got
bit
a lot
annoying, a
colder.
little bit
Yeah, solid
disappointing.
sign. It's drawing energy to... Just think. Anthem's being harnessed in there. Pure creation, something totally new forming.
New and dangerous.
Blame that on the Shapers. It's still amazing.
I think the only thing I wish was that there was like a little bit more inertia,
You did it.
that gravity
should
could
silence
affect
it.
the speed that you moved at. But in general, the flow of it is quite
I
nice,
see.
quite
It's starting.
satisfying.
You've got company.
Owen, talk to me.
Yes, I'm trying to work it out. Shaper energy's still increasing. These are just a warm-up, a prelude to a cataclysm.
Doesn't feel like a warm-up.
I told you anything's possible. You've got to power through it, mate, or else it's going to get a whole lot worse.
Got anything yet?
I'm thinking. Alright, hang in there. I might have an idea. Just give me a second.
I'm clear, Owen.
Good. I think we can still stop this. Those fragments of the relic that blew out, grab them and put them back together. Oh, and fun wrinkle, more companies on the way.
Got one.
Now carry it over and put it in place.
Fragments in.
Now the others. Keep at it and you'll survive this. Almost certainly.
Owen, something in there's growling.
Something biological, that's all I can say for sure. But I hope it's not the Grabbit Overlord.
Owen, what's happening in there?
The something has teeth. Lots of them. Hurry!
That's the last one.
How many teeth?
Size is the real problem.
Okay. Last one. Here goes.
Careful. Anything's...
Possible. I know.
You know, I heard a relic made a guy vanish into thin air once. No idea where he went. Which isn't as lucky as the freelancer whose guts were turned inside out.
How's that lucky?
At least he died and got it over with.
This is a pain.
They all are. Indecipherable puzzles that only make sense to shapers.
No, I mean there's ice jamming it up. Owen? What?
We're out of time. Silence it.
I'm trying to.
Well, nobody told him. It's an Ursix.
It's not working.
I'll put it back into it.
Got it.
Well, at least now I've got a new story. That time a relic spawned a giant Ursix that almost ate you whole.
Yeah, a classic for the ages. I'd say that fulfills the contract.
Time to get back to Fort Tarsus. 2A job, well done.
The only kind there is. I'm on my way.
Yeah, the Colossus is kind of less of an exosuit and more like a small mech. It never really clicked with me, but maybe it will now. I'm probably going to use it at some point. Alright, yeah, so we now choose the face for our character. But the thing is, unlike Destiny or whatever, everything outside of the missions is in first person. So you don't see their face. The only time you see their face is if they're out on a mission and they like lift their visor briefly. So yeah, don't be expecting this to be really appearing at all. Yeah.
Here we are, back in Fort Tarsus. The last stop on the Bastion frontier.
If it isn't my favorite freelancer. I hear you've been busy.
You know how it is, though. Another day, another disaster averted.
What have you done this time?
Nothing. My armor's fine. Probably. I hope.
Welcome home. You should swing by my amplifier in the Enclave.
Something wrong?
No, not wrong. More like fun. Drop on by whenever.
Did she make it back?
Barely. Scars hit pretty bad. Big job, yes?
Decent. Enough for this number.
Good. Got to show.
Yeah, you see what I mean? You picked up on that, right? Little warble. It's warbling, right?
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
You gotta look past the numbers for once in your life. Something is off. The connection is a bit fuzzy.
How do you quantify fuzzy?
You don't quantify fuzzy? You don't measure it, you don't count it. It's nothing like that. It's a feeling.
Everything okay, heroine?
Yeah, well, on your last mission, I noticed that the cipher chair was giving off some very strange feedback.
All readings fall within acceptable tolerances.
No, it's your call, but if you ignore it and something goes wrong...
I will find an arcanist and perform a full protocol inspection on this unit.
There's nothing wrong with the chair, is there?
No.
Why are you always stirring up trouble?
What are you talking about? I've just done her a massive favor. You've got no idea how boring it is being a Fort Cipher. She does not get to work with a freelancer. She does not get to see the world through the eyes of a javelin pilot. No. You know what she gets to do? She gets to relay official messages back and forth to ciphers at the capital day after day after day.
Some people like boring. Not everyone's cut out to be a freelancer.
So you have said. But you have to admit that last mission would have gone better with a partner.
I have a partner. You. Every good javelin pilot needs a cipher.
That is not what I meant. Look, if I had a suit of my own, I could be out there in the field with you.
Dial down your boosters, hotshot. With more training, you'll get your chance. I promise.
Fine. Not like we could afford a spare suit anyway. Job board is empty.
We'll figure something out. We always do.
Yeah. Do you ever regret missing out on the glory days? Back when freelancers were treated like heroes. Contracts would just fall into their laps. Everywhere they went, they were given respect. And free sandwiches.
Free sandwiches?
Yeah, I haven't had my lunch yet. I'm starving. We're on a tight budget here.
Budget has room for sandwiches.
You're probably right. You know what? Why don't you head over to the forge, get your javelin tuned up, so we're ready to roll if a contract does fall into our laps.
See what I mean? They really are trying their best with this material. Can I even access these yet? Oh, right. They're just quests. The scars, from what I remember, are like the equivalent of the grunts from Halo, so I don't really know why anyone would be afraid or scared or in danger from them.
Look who's back in one piece.
So, did you expect me in more pieces than one?
You? Never. I trust you've brought me work. Always good to give your javelin the once-over after a run. What have you done this time?
Nothing you can't fix.
Flattery, huh? You must have done a number out there.
Nothing too crazy.
Are we using your skill for crazy or mine? Scars, beasts, relic-based nonsense. Some people stay on this side of the wall. Others, well, since you love running into that kind of stuff, you better be careful.
The job's got its risks, but I keep my eyes open.
That's what I like to hear. I'll run you some maintenance checks. Only the best for my favorite freelancer.
I bet everyone's your favorite.
I have a complex ranking system, and you have better places to be. Go on, then.
Is this... Or is it the... Basically, I'm trying to work out where... Oh. Cutscene.
Owen, you need something?
What are you talking about? I just got a message from you saying to meet you at the forge.
I didn't send any... Why would I want to meet up here? Something's not right.
We needed to speak in private. My name is Tassin.
Do you always travel with a security escort?
Not always. The Sentinels have their uses.
Well, you make a hell of an entrance, I'll give you that.
I have a contract for you, freelancer.
I like to know who I'm working for before I take a job.
Really? From what I hear, two of you will take about any job you can get these days.
What's the job?
An Arcanist has gone missing.
Missing? I thought Arcanists just hung out in labs studying Shaper relics.
Matthias Sumner was investigating some relics at a ruin near the fort. I need you to find him and bring him back home safe.
If he's still alive.
No one knows more about the dangers of Shaper artifacts. I'm confident that knowledge and his own resourcefulness will keep him alive until you find him. What do you say, freelancer? We'll make it worth your while.
Owen, looks like the freelancer's right again. Well, us, anyway.
Excuse me, I just got a... That was excellent. I will go and run my diagnostics. Let me know when you're ready to leave. It was a pleasure.
On behalf of myself and Matthias, thank you for doing this.
Okay, and if I have...
Fine, Matthias. Trust me, I'm a person you want to know.
Ah, here we are. Apologies for the mechanical keyboard clacks. I will never go back to a soft one. Ah! So we get one of our choice? So what I don't want to do is what I did first time round, which is get the one that is basically just the one I was using before. So I'm gonna either go. So what's the Storm? Because I played a fair amount of the Interceptor. That's generally the one I use the most because it's the fastest. And around this time that I was playing this was when I was into Warframe. So that sort of like dovetailed together. The Colossus I mentioned before, it's the one that's a bit like a mech, but small. It's more like a mech than an exosuit in any case. Yeah, the Storm is like... How would I put this? Like a floating mage type thing? It's the one that, when I was playing, you would see a lot of players using. But, I don't know, is that my vibe? Alright, because it's one I've not used that much, maybe I'll use that one, or maybe I'll use the Colossus, or maybe I'll just go with the Interceptor. Okay, I get the next one at level 8. Let's go with the Interceptor. Also, if you end up not... This is one thing that's a bit of an issue, because that you only get to pick one now, and you don't get to test it in any capacity before you, like, commit to it. So you could find that you have, like, one that doesn't
Piercing
fit
checks
with you.
look good. What's next?
Skip, skip, skip. Skip. Yeah, stop interrupting me. Wait, how many? Can I just equip one? Oh, backup weapon. Right, so I don't have that unlocked. I'll probably just go with the assault rifle for now. As you know, the LMG. Let's go with the LMG. I like shotguns, obviously. I have a pulse, but I don't really want to be locked to a shotgun. I don't really want to be locked to a shotgun when I'm, you know, going round. It's very much a situational type thing. And is that everything? The assault system, strike system, whatever these are, components. I think the components are like, that's like your armor equivalents. Can I? That's not what I'm. Can I rotate? I can zoom. Ah, there we go. Rotate. Alright, I think that's everything I can do now. I think it's unlikely that I'm gonna find anyone that's currently playing at this part of the game. So I don't think this is gonna cause an issue. Actually, do you know what? I'll check and see if I can turn off voice chat before I do anything else, because maybe might be best. Settings, audio off. Thank you. Headphones. Thank you. Should be enough. Can I? Because I remember I could change the. At some point, I can change the. Appearance. Here we go.
Ready to go.
Yes. Paint. There we go. Thank you. I like purple, so let's purple it up. Wait, is that the? Yeah, there we go. Wait, whoa. Ah. Wait, is that? Ah, there we go. There's the purple I like. Oh wait, no, maybe it's the one above. Oh. Sorry, I keep clicking the shaders instead. Wait, that's the wrong one. There we go. Hardened plastic. I mean, they really went through their effort to use all of the power of the Frostbite engine to make these look as old as haggard as possible. Don't mind me. Supposed to say none of this really popped on the PS4. Yeah, I don't really want to go for one of the ones that is unpainted. Yeah, let's go with that. Alright, that's enough delaying. Let's get on with it. Oh, you did get that blink and you'll miss it view of my character's face. So yeah, it's only little moments like that where it's actually visible. Is this not going to load if I don't find other players? Because I wasn't expecting to, but if it's going to stop me playing the game? Alright, let's give it another 20-ish seconds. Okay. Oh, wait. Cancel. Blah, 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 blah. You don't need a full squad to play, but you are... Launch? Yes. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if... I can't remember if there's like a roulette equivalent. So they would like bring players from higher levels in? I can't remember. But if it's this early, it'll probably ruin the balance.
Here we are, freelancer. You ready to jump in?
Yes, I am.
Well then, let's not keep that big bad world waiting. Our contract is to locate an Arcanist named Matthias. Tassin has given us the last location where he made contact.
Get some of the vapor.
The location Tassin gave us must be close. I'm detecting the cab's shortwave radio.
Not seeing anyone. Owen, anything?
Yeah, got some broken equipment. Obviously Arcanist made, otherwise, no, nothing but the radio. And no Matthias. Oh, hang on. Detecting another radio. Same frequency.
Must be more than one camp. Let's follow that signal.
Oh. I thought that was a thing I had to open up, but no, it's just like the codex equivalent.
Okay, I've got a new trail. We'll need to get to the location I've marked for better reception.
Anything else I should know?
Besides that Arcanists get themselves in trouble by being out here.
About Matthias.
Brilliant and reckless. He has a reputation among the Arcanists. Not a good one.
Having a bad reputation is chapter 1 of the Freelancer's Handbook.
The radio signal is getting stronger. Clearly, Matthias established more than one camp. Yes.
Matthias?
No, he's not here. Look for anything that can help track him down.
Read these? I, Governor Tanner, do hereby approve the commencement of the extension of Fort Tarsus. With a radio tower, the Emperor gives his sentinels leave to patrol and coordinate the building of a new dawn for Fort Tarsus, and the people flooding in every day to take part in the exciting work here in Honor Valley. So are they saying that there are people out in Bastion, like living out here, I guess? Because the impression I got was they weren't. Is that just back to the one that I looked at? Or is this a different one? I'm looking at the thing at the top of the screen, the... Oh, it's just pointing out the tower. Anyway, yeah, this is the one that I remember liking a lot, because you can see it's got like 3 dodges. Let's see what thing the nav beacon's taking me to.
That's where the signal is coming from. We can use it to help search for another camp. It will take time.
Okay, get started.
Seems quiet out here.
Maybe. What the hell? An ambush!
The scars, damn scavengers! Multiple signals, they are everywhere!
Are you done with the radio?
No, still working on it. Destroy any hives that pop up, that can cut off reinforcements.
Hives mean more scars. Got it.
Clear out those remaining scars.
Radio signal?
Still working on it. Just fiddling with the radio signal for the next location.
I understand. Just hurry up.
Of course, lots at stake, I know. More hives.
I noticed.
Oh, it's just giving me lore on the person who died. And the ultimates. Oh, am I out of range? Oh, yeah, this one has a melee ultimate.
Make sure you destroy any hives you see.
and get the hive before it runs out.
That's the last of those horrible things. Now finish off the remaining scars.
I do like the sort of like casual way with which you like flick the wrist your grenades. Like woo. Oh, get back here.
Finally. And done.
This is Arcanist Matthias Sumner. Scars have attacked my camp. Need immediate assistance.
Matthias, where are you?
He didn't hear you. But I think I found another camp.
Okay, let's go. Hear anything else out of Matthias?
Nothing. We just lost the radio signal. We need a signal booster. Wait! Found one. Got a bunch of scars. I've never seen this much scar activity. What is going on?
I don't know, but it's not a good sign.
More scars incoming. Looks like they're using gates. I hate those. Very unfair.
Yeah, it seems like I've got like a shuriken for my E ability.
Okay, I'm looking for a signal booster, right?
Yes, should be close. What you need to do is turn it on. Signal booster is working.
I'm heading up the stairs, hoping to find refuge. Scars in pursuit.
Matthias, you still can't hear us.
I've got a location.
In the earliest days of human freedom, these Shaper rings have long been a source of study and speculation from the Arcanist community. While much knowledge has been lost about the ring gate, it is thought that both gates used to be upright. Oh, well, they are slightly leaning. And the second one fell to the ground some 300 years ago. Arcanists hypothesize that the ring most likely fell due to seismic activity, which may connect it to the same Shaper activity that destroyed Valathra. For the record, I don't think we actually, like, even in, like, the updates and stuff, we never really got much of anything about the Shapers beyond what we're getting now. There's not much backstory, it's just, like, implied. And they could have done a lot with it, but they didn't. I mean, shall I look that up now? Lore based on that library, is that it? Recent entries. Literally just on the waterfalls we stand next to. While much of Valathra's history has been lost, the story behind Pradian Falls. It's got the, like, almost got like the two AE ligatures remains. Of all the Arcanists who lived and thrived in Valathra, none was more famous than the Yerth Pradian. An astronomics disciple, not only did he map the cycles of the moons, ooh, mysterious, but he was notoriously clumsy and was often tripping over himself. His mentor always said, "Pradian, one day you are going to fall to your death." And then one day, while launching a particularly slippery waterfall, his mentor's prophecy came true. The falls serve as a reminder that not every danger has teeth or comes out of the cataclysm. I feel like whoever wrote these was really trying their best, and they were having fun, and I think maybe I should read more of these than I did when I first played the game. Oh, he's getting shot at. Alright. just wasted that, haven't I? There's no one else here. Oh, well, let's see if we can quickly... Because it... Oh, no. Because it disables my flight while I'm doing the ultimate. So I probably could have got there in time with the flight. But I couldn't do that. Anyway, this is kind of a soft introduction to the open world aspect of it. I'll say that while the lore implies that there's maybe like biomes or something, this is about what you get. They don't change much. You just get like foresty type areas with ruins. And then there's sometimes caves in those foresty areas, but there's not much to differentiate them. It feels like they had like one piece of good concept art, and then they built everything around that one piece of good concept art. I should really reread the Jason Schreier piece about the development of Anthem, because he did a really good one about how like cursed the development of the original Destiny was, and I need to reread the one on Anthem. It sounded like there was a much better game in there somewhere, but they sanded off the edges, and then it ended up with the one we've got. Basically, it sounded like originally all this stuff out here would have been like against the time limit, or like against basically like the whole area was like poisonous or toxic or something, and that was the reason why they wore the javelins, the exosuits. But I think they were like, oh, but like survivally crafty aspects sometimes turn people away, and then they were like, okay, well, let's make it into, we'll keep like an overheating mechanic, but we won't keep the survival aspect. Incidentally, the survival missions of Warframe are my favourite. I like dealing with the time limit, and then having to try and extend that time limit.
I'm not seeing our Arcanist. Owen, help me out.
He's not here. Wait, that's the radio we were following. The scars were taking it apart. We fixed that. I bet we reached Elias.
So yeah, hopefully if I do another one of these videos...
What's happening with the scars? Something has them enraged.
And if I do another one of these, then hopefully I can maybe offer info where it's relevant.
That seems to be the last of the scars. Let's fix that radio.
What needs to happen?
Get me into the access panel, I'll do the rest.
Okay, done.
Starting repairs.
Owen, that doesn't look like a repair.
Would you just let me? Ugh, damn it! Hang on, we've got company.
Can it be fixed?
Yes, of course. Just deal with the scars, I'll figure it out. Very serious. Focus on the big guy.
Ah, that's the big guy.
Watch out for the flamethrower.
as you can probably see, the flamethrower does go into the does affect the overheating system, so I have to watch out for that. Yeah, I should. Problem is, I'm trying to look at this guy, but every time I'm trying to get past him, the ads are there, so I'm trying to take down the ads, and then the ads respawn. So I think I might have to just try and destroy his shield, or at least weaken it or something, or whatever. Right, okay, I'm out of ammo. Just see if we can dodge for a bit. And for the record, I did decide to play this level on hard, which is maybe not ideal when you are still being tutorialized. Alright. Let's pick up some ammo and health. Where's the guy? Jump over. LA,
The gates are closing.
There we go.
Looks like we scared them off. Let's take care of the rest and get back to the radio.
And now we can take down the ads without issue. Ah! The ultimate's up. No.
Okay, I think I got it.
Are you sure?
Mostly sure. It's working. I've got a location. Patching Matthias through.
I'm calling anyone in the area. I need help. There are scars everywhere.
It works. Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank goodness. There's no time. I'm hiding, but the scars are searching. I can see them. You must hurry.
Just hang on. We're coming.
Matthias managed all these stairs to get up here with an army of scars at your heels. Great things are possible, I guess.
Matthias, can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here.
Getting a read on his radio signal.
Are you okay?
A little banged up, but fine. You see that ramp up ahead? The one with the statue? Head up there.
What about scars near you? See anything?
Had a few spots of trouble. Near misses. They're quite relentless. Wait, what's this? I found some canisters. Could prove useful.
Don't try anything dangerous.
Not to worry. It'll be a contained explosion.
I think you better hurry.
Got a swarm here.
Less for Matthias to deal with. It's taken care of. Now let's see to those scars.
You got it. I'm in the tunnel.
You're close. Main chamber just ahead. It's incredible.
Seeing some damage. Matthias has been busy.
Last hurrah. I'm out of surprises, freelancer.
Stay put. I'll keep them off you.
Much appreciated.
Where are they all coming from?
Scars have too many ways to add to their numbers if needed. Be careful!
I'm trying. How did you make them so mad, Matthias?
I don't know. Never seen them like this.
Scar headies. I have to keep moving.
Can't argue that. Close quarters. Careful.
Do I have infinite respawns? Oh shit. Oh, I didn't realize he was actually like here in the level.
Where are they all coming from?
Scars have too many ways to add to their numbers if needed.
How did you make them so mad, Matthias?
I don't know. Never seen them like this.
Be careful!
I'm trying. Scar heavies. I have to keep moving.
Can't argue that. Close quarters. Careful. Look out! I don't know what it is, but it looks dangerous.
Rust Reaver. Thing's name is Rust Reaver.
I don't care what its name is. The thing just isn't dying. What the hell? Need some help.
Oh, right. See, this is why they ask you to play in multiplayer. But then again, they're also not playing on normal. They're not playing on hards probably at this point.
Scars have too many ways to add to their numbers if needed.
Also, that line. Like, they're like bug people, but are they like people originally that have been turned, like assimilated? Like a zombie or a Borg or whatever? Into like a collective hive mind, if you will. But then again, also the hives are made of the drills.
Be careful!
I'm trying!
There's a non-zero chance that I might do the next mission on normal. We've got the ultimate. We'll wait for the heavy to appear.
How did you make them so mad, Matthias?
I don't know. Never seen them like this.
Scar heavies.
Ah, there we go. The heavy's
Can't
in.
argue that. Close quarters. Careful. Look out! What it is, but it looks
Heavy is
dangerous.
dead.
Rust Reaver. The thing's name is Rust Reaver.
I don't care what its name is!
Because we can't get to the Rust Reaver in time. We'll have to wait till the next charge.
The thing just isn't dying. What the hell?
Yeah, it seems like when they were saying you've got to get behind it, what they actually meant was you've got to get around the shield because you can't really get behind it because it'll just turn around like immediately. Tried flying over it earlier, but wait, grenades, shurikens, fly. Overheating, reloading. I'm wondering if it would be fortuitous of me to kill more ads so I could then use the ultimate. Because I think that's how they charge. Oh, also, put some ammo while I'm here. Yeah, looks like it was charging a lot faster then. we're out of the way. We're safe for now. They have more angles on me than I thought they did. Right, help. There we go, there's the ultimate. I think this is the last enemy of the level. I think.
Oh, I think he's done. Yes, he is done. Oof, let's clean up the rest of them now, shall we? Okay, no active signals. I'll keep monitoring. You should check on Matthias.
Matthias?
Here, right here. These scars. I don't know what to think. Arcanists and scars often clash over Shaper sites, but nothing like this. I must tell Tassin. Please. I need to return to Fort Tarsus.
Alright, I'm going to take a quick break, and then I'll probably be back to do one more mission. I'll just leave these screens to go through while I'm otherwise indisposed. Right, I'm back. I seem to remember that you can see the hold to skip all. I seem to remember when I first played this, that like after release a little bit, they added that because people were complaining that it took too long to cycle through the menus after the mission. Alright, level 4. So I get another exosuit at level 8. And of course now because I'm level 4 I get level 4 weapons. And also I think I've got enough level to get the second weapon slot. I think that's what it was. I think it was level 3 or 4. Let's just check.
Can you believe all the mess out here?
Oh,
Turn around without tripping over something.
yeah, no, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Forge. Right.
Can't let you go unprepared.
That's correct, Zoe. Backup weapon. So I'll put the shotgun in the second slot, and then I'll put level 4 LMG, which apparently has less ammo. Not really fond of like dun style marksman rifles. That's my melee weapon. I think strike and assault on my... Yeah, I think you can maybe craft new versions of these. I don't know. Yeah, these are minor buffs. And that will be very helpful in the next one, and will probably mean that I don't drop down to... Wait, what's vengeance? Oh no, that's the shotgun, isn't it? Pretty best to... Oh right, Plasma Star doesn't have a new one yet that I can upgrade to. I should probably work out which shaders it is that lets me like wash this old thing. Because there's like dirt for like flavor, and then I don't think I know what this is. There's dirt for flavor, and then there's you know. Yeah, just lore and info on my stuff. Alright, let's progress the story a little bit, and then we'll see what we can even do for the next mission.
Freelancer.
Thanks for the save. That trouble was unexpected.
You often hang around outside the walls like that?
Occupational hazard, but this was different. Something's making the scars more violent.
I think it's the Dominion. We think they're back. I'm sure you must know Freelancer Yarrow.
I think Tassin's right. This feels like before the attack on Freemark.
The one that set off the Heart of Rage?
I don't really know the whole story.
I do. Much of what I am about to tell you is not well known. My ward, Johnny, was there 10 years ago. She saw it with her own eyes. What you will already know is that Freemark was one of the great cities of Bastion. Ancient, proud, prosperous. But most important, it held the largest and greatest enclave of freelancers anywhere. The freelancers, along with the Sentinels, guardians of the walls, protected Freemark and its people from the chaos of our world. Until one day, the Dominion arrived on their doorstep. Cruel conquerors from the north. The Dominion, the Sentinels, and the Freelancers would make their claim for Freemark that day. Each group heirs in their own right to the legendary General Tarsus and her Legion of Dawn. One of our best, Freelancer Adams, led the charge as the Enclave leapt to meet the Dominion forces head-on. My Johnny says the army was massive. The Dominion was led by Dr. Harkin, a man never seen before or after that day. He came to take the city at any cost. So they fought, outnumbered, outflanked, and outgunned. Freelancers fought. They did well, for a time. But the walls of the Great Freemark did not hold. The Dominion poured in. Adams, with many freelancers, made their last stand outside the city walls. While some, like Johnny, stayed to help who she could. When, without warning, the doomed Sentinels fell back. But now I tell you that deep in the city, Johnny discovered what the Sentinels already knew. The Dominion didn't want to destroy Freemark. They wanted to capture an ancient Shaper relic that was protected deep inside the city. The Cenotaph. It seems this Dr. Harkin believed he had created a way for the Dominion to use the Cenotaph to control the Anthem of creation itself. Arrogance. The Anthem will not be controlled. The terrible cataclysm, which was unleashed that day, destroyed Freemark, destroyed the Dominion, destroyed everything. That cataclysm became the Heart of Rage. Some survived to tell the story of Freemark, but not many.
Dominion must be back for a reason.
I clearly have more intel to hunt down. Come and find me later.
Yeah, me too. I'll contact you when I have something.
I'll be in the Enclave.
So generally, the theory a lot of people have is that the stuff with Freemark was originally what the prologue was going to be, but people disagreed because this is obviously like a very designed by committee game, and then as a result they decided, oh right, okay, well we'll put it as like a backstory later on. We'll have this one as the prologue. I think at least some of that probably would have been better as like a lead up to the Heart of Rage. I don't know. No.
Hey there. I figured you'd make your way to me soon enough. You're the new freelancer I've been hearing about.
Only the good parts.
Oh, it's all good. The fact that anybody's talking about a freelancer is even better. Name's Prospero. I'm betting you're the one I've been waiting for.
Yeah? Why is that?
You understand being a freelancer is more than just a job. It's about pride. Pride in doing something well. Pride in your javelin.
Hasn't been much of that lately.
Intolerable. Who wants to charge into a fight looking plain and simple? What kind of statement does that make? Not when you could fly in looking like steel thunder come to life. A fistful of lightning in one hand and a hailstorm of pain in the other.
That's colorful.
Is what I do. When Lancers want to make a statement, they buy something special for their javelin. Maybe custom decals or bodywork. I'm the guy they come to. We're used to. Hasn't been any demand. The Forge can't even build anything these days. I'm hoping you can change that.
How can I help?
We need to fire it up again. That takes Ember, and someone with the guts to collect it. If you can find some, I'm back in business. We both are. I'll teach you how to craft things.
Okay, I'll bite.
What I wanted to hear. You'll need to search for Ember outside the fort. Bring it here and we can start getting this place back on its feet.
Will do.
Oh yeah. See here we can now equip stuff in the menu. I think originally you could only do that from the physical forge over here. Is this really the next? Do I not talk to anyone else? So we have to do free play now? Is that what we're doing? You see, this is the map of the world as it is, but there's not really much in the way of... Sorry, just one sec. False alarm. So yeah, we pick up these striders. Sorry, we click on these striders and then that's where we get dropped off. I'll just click the one that's like nearest. Private expedition. Let's try reopening it because it's now an open world thing. So maybe we won't have issues as much. Oh, there we go. I forgot. I forgot the loading screen thing happens before the mission starts. Oh.
have systems check out. Let's find you something suited to your unique skill set.
Okay, sounds good.
What'd you say, Faye? Huh? So it's now the Q cooldown is no longer a grenade, it's a charge attack.
Get set.
What am I doing? Oh, 5 until it begins, or?
Go.
Powers. So yeah, this is something that's been added in an update.
Picking up something. We've got outlaws nearby.
Watch this round is up. Go when you're...
Outlaws have dug in here. Situation's not good. Those turrets are a serious threat. Take them out.
Sorry, look exactly like the ones that we. They look exactly like the things that we've been deactivating by walking up to them. Conveniently, it shows me the direction I would need to be going in. These things aren't things that I'm meant to be going through. I kept thinking it was a grenade.
That's one turret down.
I don't look happy with that.
Yeah, I think playing on hard was a mistake. Turrets. There we go. And ultimate. And where did it go?
All the turrets are down. Well handled, that. Oh, there's another one. Watch out.
Hey, we got another player. Ah.
I'm in trouble here.
Where it looks looks like they're on the opposite side of the map. Don't have time to read that, sorry. Sorry, whoever wrote the law.
Let's try this another time.
That's fair. I don't think I've actually seen any ember.
For a rescue from anyone who hears this.
Scanning. That call's coming from a nearby area.
I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. Anyway, I've learned the lesson. Follow the signal and I think I'll probably have to start winding down just because it's not a mission and it's difficult to work around it, although I seem to be out of ammo. Ultimate. One's over there. Have I accidentally wandered into a dungeon? I might have. Okay.
Distress call wasn't far from here. Let's keep looking.
Also, the guy who was asking for Ember, I don't think I've picked up any Ember. I don't think I've seen any so far. Maybe let's see when we get back.
Damn. Scars have taken prisoners. We have to get them out of there.
Explosive brackets but frozen. Let's see if we can take them towards it. There we go. Oh. I was hoping it would freeze them, but either it doesn't do that or they weren't close enough.
Oh, there's another one. Watch out!
Yes, yes, I'm interacting with the thing. I did. I saved you. Ah, here we go. Maybe I am. I should be playing on hard mode. Just because. Okay. The one with the shield. I do like the really balletic spin you do when you jump in the air and you activate it. Ah, there's Ember. I guess it's in mineral deposits randomly.
Scars have taken people prisoner. Let's help them out. Quick, look for a key. yourself. Keep going. Whatever key we need, the scars will have it.
I thought that was an enemy. Ideally, I wanted to see if I can get one of these guys to drop me some ammo, so I'm not using the shotgun. Dropping armor. Ah, there we go. Come on, move, 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 move. Split back to the LMG. See what we can do. Focus on the heavy guy. I think we're having a bit of a netcode issue there. Oh, now he's running again. Okay. See what we can do with this. Forces down. I think we've got that guy, other guy down. Looks like we've got the key. And can we get anyone else? Oh, that was another important. There's more shurikens. There was an unexploded.
There we go.
There's an unexploded.
You got them on a run. Fine work, my friend.
Oh. Is that it? They've gone. I think I killed them. Anyway, let's free these people and then maybe we're done with this. Did I save your life?
Freelancer.
Oh.
I don't know what to say.
They have
Hey,
2 lines.
Just glad I could help.
There we go. Alright, I think I'm gonna just go back to Fort Tarsus. Ah, we've got Ember as well. And then see if there's any events that trigger, and then I need to go get some food. I am hungry as hell. Oops. What's this? Oh, like a fast travel out. I think that's something they added in an update as well. I think you had to go... You had to walk out the dungeon slowly originally, I think. So yeah, I hope this has been some measure of enjoyable. I'm actually considering... Oh, now there's 2 other players. I'm actually considering playing this some more. No, I'm not redoing this quest. Thank you.
Right then, those specific cloud formations, they're gates of some sort. They do appear to be closed, but well, we'll see what the future holds.
Do I get the map up? Yes, please keep tutorializing me when I'm trying to escape. Thank you. I guess I'm going in here rather than going to Tarsus. But hopefully it won't be too long.
Okay, so we're in the conjunction, and as far as I can tell, the things around us are not 100% real.
Oh god.
Scars, watch yourself. That shaker crystal, it's not like the ones we've seen. You need to destroy it.
So
Scar closing fast. This one will be trouble. Good luck. Good. Get to the next one. Okay, that part is finished.
I'm in trouble here.
So yeah, either I have to wait to get I hope to get revived by them, or I've lost.
They're trying to regroup. Be ready.
I feel like I'm probably not correctly leveled for this somehow.
We can't harvest that crystal formation. It's too volatile. You need to destroy it. You've got a powerful Iscarai coming for you. Here we go. Okay, that part is finished.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely under level for this.
Don't relax just yet. They'll try to regroup. We can't harvest that crystal formation. It's too volatile. You need to destroy it. We've got more company heading our way. Good. Get to the next one. Just one more. Brilliant! That bit's done. We have to keep that extra nasty Ursix from getting out of here.
Remember, the reality in here isn't stable. You don't have much time before it falls apart.
They are really carrying me through this, and hopefully...
Superb work! Bastion is bristleback free. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Is that everything? That's the final step? Hang around for another 20 seconds. Is there a remote thing? Settings, come on, let me... Controls. Keyboard mouse. Bindings, let me see. Emote. Emote. Oh, too late. All right. Yeah, I'm. None of these seem to be like the right amount. Oh, never mind. Thank you. I'll do the typical MMO jumping around as like thank you. Is this leading us back to the place?
Word of caution. I'm reading a spike
so
of
it's
Shaper energy.
To the west we want to go. Is that it there?
It's charging this way. It won't go down easy. Good luck out there. Okay. Looks like we should hunt down any fragments and bring them to the Shaper relic. That should silence it.
I think it was trying to take me away from wherever I was going there. End free play. There we go. All right. So let's see what we got from that. Mostly just I want to see what we leveled up. No, actually just skip it. We've got level 8. Oh, right, it's power, so it's like a separate thing. Yeah, you can see from these things that whoever wrote it really cared. Though I don't think any of us really do.
Let's make sure you're in top shape.
So our shurikens will be stronger next time I play. We'll move back to the grenade just because it seems to be a lot more damage. Oh, so it's when you do the... Right, so that's a shock damage and this is toxic or disease or something. Weapons. We're going to get rid of that. Assault rifle. And then we'll put the one of the new shotguns. I think we're going to go with that one. And then we'll salvage the rest. Watch me regret this next time. Oh, that's because that's the default weapon, it's not letting you get rid of it. Or is there like an unlock thing? No, these are all the same. So that's rarer, but it's less good than the one I've got, for some reason. Rarer and more high level, but it's less powerful than what we've got. Is that everything we can do? Oh wait, we literally just did that. Plasma star. Support system we can't do. Wasn't there something about being able to change components? Is it this? No. Yeah, I'm hungry as hell. I've got to. Let's just do this cutscene and then maybe I'll go.
Hey, Prospero.
I know you got good news.
All the amber you need.
What I wanted to hear. All right then. Let's get to business and fire up the forge. It's time all these javelins around here got the tender loving care they deserve. Head on over to the forge, and you can start crafting. But don't forget, when you want to make a statement, maybe polish that javelin up with a nice coat of pain and thunder. Come see me.
So, you're the thunder merchant, huh?
Hey, the best freelancers always arrive with a bang. But first, they buy it from me. Don't be a stranger.
Alright, that's it. That's where I'm going to leave it. I'm hungry. I'm going to eat. Ta-ra! I may see you next time. There may not be a next time. I may stream something else. I would rather stream something else. But it's pretty fun. It's a fun game. I just don't want to play it too much and get fed up with it, which might happen. Anyway, hope this was fun. Bye!